Hello and welcome. Right, we have got the Cayman up here with this. I thought I'd get everything ready for us. Oh, do it at the end. He does that thing because it's weird. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. Now this has got arrows on, and we're going to leave this with arrows so we know exactly where things are. Now, I realise this is a pallet and thingy storage. I don't know whether that means that we can't still store normal things in, because it does look like we can. We're still in March morning because we left it like that on purpose so that we could do our scanning and our liming. So let's get our new field scanned. Ooh, it looks like we can actually go full length. No, sorry, full width. Yeah. No, I don't think for 1 minute we're going to get this in one. Yeah, in one little scan. I think we should just maybe the number 11 is always in the middle. Yeah, the number of the field is always in the middle, dead centre. So we will be very, very lucky if we get this in 2 scans. It's quite a long field. Ooh. No, I don't think we will. Right. No, that is it. So we missed the corners. If we just now there, we could, in case we are by the field at the top, actually go to the very top of the field, so at least you get some of that field like that. Why not? So that's that done. That didn't take very long. I'm hoping that the limer, this brings back fond memories. We used to, on my last Let's Play, we owned those fields to the over there. So I've got fond memories, but it is actually quite nice to play on the proper farmyard. I didn't realise on the first playthrough that I'm hoping as well that's now saying linked to. I thought sometimes it takes you to go in and out of the game to actually register. So the other thing is, if it doesn't have any by morning any manure in here, and it should really almost have them in almost instantly, and it's not. So yeah, let's do it properly. It's not working. Although on the base game, it doesn't actually do this. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't do the names. That was one thing that worried me when I was on horse aggravation. It doesn't actually say that. That's because it's a mod that actually gives you that information. I'm going to go for my favourite. Really. Do we do it that way? Like that? Right, let's have a look. It's got to say connected to Galbon. Now, fantastic. So that is going to work, whereas that one definitely was not going to work. Right, so then, no, we don't need the Cayman now. We can go for the other. But maybe a little bit of juddering. I've just done a graphics driver update. Which, ooh, that is the point. Yeah, we've got the... Now, what we're going to do... Yeah, in fact... Yeah, same width, isn't it? Yeah, I do agree with what I said, actually. If we are going to go, we might actually use field 14, which is a terrible field. We've got the grass field down on the other side. We might use that as... It's very flat, as an extension to the... I was on about greenhouses and things like that, and olives and grapes. So, yeah, I think we might do that. Now then, field 11, we need to create a new folder. 11 and create job and course play, grab the field, open generator. I don't think we're going to get more than one headland on that, really. Alright, so field 11, save, activate, 36 meters. Now I'm hoping this works this time, because last time we tried a course play worker, it really did not like it. So we're going to have a watch and see what happens, because it literally veered straight off the course. I've played courseplay on this map. I don't understand why it was having issues. Just to make sure it goes up to the beginning and literally cracks on, and then we're going to do the Yeah, no, it's already been sown, isn't it? It's just weed growing. Yeah, nitrogen's only okay, so actually we're also going to do that as well. Yeah, have we got our... No, that's why I've got the fertiliser on the front. I did think about it. I did. Are there any jobs that we need to actually do in here? I also thought about grabbing another one of these and having a train. Yes, because I'm not sure if they like being together. You could do one with the grain door, the back one with the normal unload, and the front one with the grain door, and then roll them both. And especially for this kind of shed, you could do it in one sort of hit. So that's what I'm thinking. I do like these little trailers. They are fantastic. So I am considering doing that. We are going to need other bits of equipment as well, though. We're not going to be able to manage like this now all the time, Mr. Smith. And we are on Euros, definitely. Yeah. Now then, I believe we need the Banderantic. Isn't that right for this? Although, to be honest, it's managing quite nicely as it is. Remind myself, what was it? Yeah, just the rope that was left. We actually bought nearly every single item in the sales. This is for the slurry. Now, did we find out where the slurry point was? I think it's around the other side. I think it's very similar. Obviously, on Maypole, we have this for the bigger one, the one with the robot feeder. I think it's around the other side. I'm sure it is. It is indeed. Yeah, because they are very similar, even if the robot feeder is a little bit posher. So we'll leave this around here. And the slurry has not got any in it, but it is reading as it has got that there, so I think that's quite good. Straw, food, milk, none. We are going to need to grab a milk tanker, so with that in mind, I think we are going to go and grab one. We're also going to need to put a dairy down. And I am going to go for my disturb simulations. I would not go. Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I doubt very much we're going to go massive on this particular Let's Play, really. But you never know. We can't. We've got 100 animals. It not really is about going massive. I said that. I don't want to have that. Right, so left indicates. I realised as well what I actually got rid of was I was saying how the tarmac patches, I think it was all nothing detailed like that, but I accidentally sold instead of the thing. So you can go into the oh no, we sold it properly by the map, so it's annoying in a way, which obviously I'm not bothered because I didn't really mean to do that. Fantastic, right? Yeah, that's the most important job of all. So actually, yeah, my bad. Okay, if you're going to let me go, then I will. Yeah, we'll send that down to the shop and see. I don't think we've actually seen how good that is, have we? And we'll go to the back like that. Seems to be alright. And we will grab that. Yeah, I wanted to do this. Oh, missed the corner. They're a little bit far out. Yeah, I thought what we'll do is, yeah, we'll obviously get the corners done, and then we will fertilise this. And then, to be honest, because we've done all of our animal work, we really don't need to do anything else. We'll go straight through till April. We've sown our grass field, we have lime, we have fertilised. This will grow weeds in the morning, and it's typical. I've said quite a little bit that you usually get the fertiliser spread. No, sorry, the sprayers, the Hardys. We've not seen a single Hardy sprayer on this Let's Play since I said that, which is typical. Because on nearly every single Let's Play, you can guarantee. I know we've not done the 6-month run through or anything like that, so we literally have done month by month. But we've looked at the sales every single month, and lo and behold, we have never had. Yeah, stick that there. Brilliant. So that's the shop. That's where I knew we had got the band around. See. Yeah. Now this last time we tried this, it worked with the fertiliser fine. So, yeah, I'm a little bit... Now, I think if you start with this like this, the workers are okay. It's if it runs out, they have a little blip, but we'll try. Yeah, I don't know why they always have to do that. But yeah, that's going to be fine. Let's leave that going. We will go down to the shop. And we will grab... No, let's not do it that way. We'll do it the normal way. What are we going to go for? Are we going to go for... I think, to be honest, at the minute, we're never going to be absolutely huge. But we are going to... I'm going to make this creamy white or something like that. We're not going to have the other Omatana be... Yeah, the same colour. I think we're going to go for... Yeah, that is very, very bright. Indeed, yes. Oh, of course I've read. Of course I have. Do you know? Seriously, and of course it'll be at the farmyard. Of course it will. Be sure your sins will find you out. I have said this many, many times. No, I always make no bones about it off camera. I do shift things around with the reset. Yeah, I don't like to be beaten with the reset, but I do use it for, I suppose, really, like when you're creating content, it is. Frith got something that always intrigued me, and that was literally about it being his job. Now, this is probably quicker actually this way. Yeah, and I didn't understand at the time, but really, although this is a hobby, it is obviously to do your editing and all the rest of it takes a certain amount of commitment, especially once you've done it for like anything. It's all exciting at the beginning, and then like it becomes like anything. It's a task, a job. That doesn't mean to say don't enjoy it, because I do. I thoroughly enjoy it, and also you do get better. Yeah, I mean, I've learned lots of tricks with the editing, and yeah, I've learned what are the good and the bad softwares, that even some of the big names that say that they're the best aren't necessarily the best. Yeah. Not mentioning any names, of course. No. Yeah, there are options in the editor I use that are much, much better than some of the professional ones. I should have taken that back, should I not? We'll actually call the shop and ask them to take it back. We'll stick the front, like our front. I'm hoping this is okay, because yeah, in that last video where we were, yeah, that should be alright. Apart from obviously the fields that are like it's not, it really is. I mean, we're right by the. It looks definitely not quite as long as the old one, so you'd have thought it was better, but not necessarily. Yeah, so I think we'll buy Field 14. Obviously, grand plans. I'm not talking about this very minute. Also wondering, I would imagine, yeah, I'm really chuffed as well that, you've done it again. You have done it again. It literally jumps in just as it was about to finish. Yeah, now you could say, oh, it's because you knew where it was in the field, but to be honest, it wasn't. If it was subconscious. And I did say things like that, though, really, that it is true. It's not always... Yes, he didn't use that much fertiliser either. It seems to use the rate of the front box when it's like that. It doesn't know if... I don't know, sometimes if it runs out, it's weird. I think I've got it figured out, and then... Now then, yeah, how are we going to differentiate between the two boxes? One with lime and one with fertiliser? That is a very good question. Yeah, it is. I am well chuffed. We've also finally discovered that it was Causeway misreads the... Now, I don't know whether that's a holes mistake in creating the mod or whether it's a Causeway thing, But yeah, obviously we figured out the seeder, if you manually override its settings and say 20 meters, it actually does the job properly. Now I'm sure it didn't in the early days, because I think I tried that, which is why sometimes when it's corrected later on you stumble over the fact that, yeah, things have changed and you're not sure. Yeah, I was saying actually, and I tumbled across, I think I was considering actually buying the forage harvester that we, yeah, the Jaguar 682. I was thinking, has it got a, what's the biggest engine? 410 horsepower. Yeah, is the biggest, which is a fantastic price for a 410 horsepower. I was thinking, do we go for a pickup? No, we will definitely need another trailer without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, so that I thought we'd do it all in one. Yeah, but yeah, no. To do that, you need those. Let's have a look at those grass ones. They're special, aren't they? The ones, well, some of them do lots of different things. But the ones I'm thinking, they're just pickups. It's the ones like that do grass, especially, will literally directly pick it up. Spartan likewise. So the X disc. Obviously, there's some of them are bigger than others, only marginally different. So we could go for the class. I'm not sure if the one we've got comes with its own set. We've seen the, yeah, probably does actually, thinking about it. 900. Yeah, ours might be smaller. That's what I'm saying, really. Grass pickup for the 695. It's grass pickup. Only pickup. Yeah. Pickup 300 for the 830. And yeah, none of these. That requires 750 horsepower. PU Jaguar 75. So we're really looking for something like this, but it's got to be, yeah, the right kind of horsepower. It doesn't tell you the horsepower requirements, does it? Yeah, that does grass too. I'm just not sure. Oh, well, we could always lease one. Really, that would probably be the way to go. Do they all not say? Yeah, I mean, that's the corn header that obviously doesn't do, and that just picks up the grass, but doesn't actually cut it. So do we have a standard and then pick up the grass? Now you can see it has extended straw support by the fact it's got multiple pictures of straw, which is brilliant. That's 5 meter. I wonder if it would work. Well, as I said, we could lease it, really. I don't think there's a smaller one. No, the Capello, the direct disc is 5 meters. If anything's going to work, I would have thought it was probably one of those. Yeah, that's again, the pickups are cheap, aren't they? It's the actual proper cutters that are not. So that's an option, is what I'm thinking. And then that would be literally down at the bottom, and we would get another trailer for it. At the minute, this actual one trailer is actually quite okay, really, but it would be nice. So that they're not going to break the bank if we go for a second one. Right now, I believe we've done every single thing that we've got to do now. Obviously, we've got no productions going at the minute. No, we haven't. No, they're all empty. Let's just see as well. You've got some awful production costs on Fox Farms. Awful. I think I should look at it. Fantastic. So then we can sleep through, and it is 8 o'clock in the morning till April. We should see a lot of growth everywhere, and we should also, unfortunately, see a little bit of growth of weeds on not the grass field. Yeah, you never see weeds on that, do you, really? Which is, imagine we did. Yeah, we did actually. No, we didn't plough though, did we? We subsoiled. It's different. Yeah, we'll have a look at the weeds. I think we've got rather a lot of weeds, and Outfield 20 doesn't show any, because it doesn't show any ever on that. So yeah, we like prolific weeds. Absolutely prolific everywhere. Typically everywhere. And I would imagine that they're like the stage 2. Oh, they are. They're small. Oh. What on earth? It's lime. It's lime. Right, okay, so then in that case we could actually grab a... Well, let's, first of all, before we do anything, have a look in the sales to see if there's anything on sale. Well, that is... Now, that is amazing at that price. That's an answer to a price. It's a push as well. So that is a definite... Yes, definitely. For 21,000. It's 5 times that, 4 times that amount normally. It's an expensive one. Horsepower. Well, you can also make it into a manure spreader. Oh. And actually, it comes including that with it. So that is amazing. I've never seen that before. I mean, it is random what you get with them, what options you get. So, definitely buying that. What is that? Cultivator. No. That I'm interested in, but it would literally blow us out the water. Yeah, it literally has 650 horsepower as well. The mighty fence. Beautiful bit of kit, but again, we're wanting it to cut the grass. Really, it seems a little bit overpowered to do that. Now that is also a very good price, but we don't need anything, and we've got a seeder, although we haven't got a planter for now. So right, let's have a look. We have got some. Yeah, fantastic. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's grab that trailer and get everything fed. Well, let's have a look first at our animals and make sure everybody's happy. They should be fully healthed up now. A little bit of milk, but we're not going to bother it at the minute. We're really not. Reproduction 10%. Yeah, they're happy too. TMR hasn't gone down very much at all. We could get away with it, and straw most definitely hasn't. Chickens, do you know, I don't mean it nasty, but I'm not going to make with it for the sake of it. I think they are all happy. That's the beauty of having, we've literally filled up the capacity of all of the feed, and now then the one bad thing is with being up here. Well, actually, I suppose we could do the same again. We could run this down to the production shed, or we could. Yeah, that is true. We could change that the unit for the Nicky, which also pushes stuff around as a production. I am liking this. It's playing with FS22 as it's supposed to be played. Really. So yeah, I like it. Now then, we do need to do the weeds. We can't ignore them. So then, are we going to lease with the... Or are we? Let's have a look at the weeders. I mean, we could... I mean, again, you don't have to rush in, and I've already said that I don't mind... I mean, there are some very reasonable small ones, actually. But again, it's going to take forever, and that means the entire session is... Yeah, there's a little Gareng that's really very reasonable, 6 metre. And there's also that one that's a 4.6 metre, but I prefer the 6 metre, obviously. And then there's the 8 metre, the 12.4, but again, they are getting a little bit more expensive. But yeah, that is very inexpensive for 6 metre. Do we get a couple and do 12 metres? Wouldn't break the bank. Again, though, it is a little bit like... Trying to think, what do we do? Do we lease a spray? If you lease a spray... Oh, hang on. Haven't we got loads of herbicide? Did we actually do that in the end? I can't remember if we did discuss it. No, because we said we'd not got a sprayer. So no, we didn't. Right, in that case, I think we are with the fastest tracks we've got. Oh, what did we buy? What did we buy? Also, I want to go and see the grass. It was the trailer, wasn't it? Of course, it was the brilliant Fortis. Do we? Yeah, we will. We're going to go grab that. We need another trailer, another tractor then, don't we? we're going to do that. So we'll take this one. Yeah, we'll bring the trailer. It's going to have that where it says it's too close. Yeah, detection. Right, let's go the back way. I do prefer this way. It's really quite neat to get to the shop. So it is an option. We could, and let's take the back. We've obviously incurred the wrath of the shop because we didn't remember to send it back. And we have got manure in our manure point, which is a good thing. I do like it when a plan comes together, I really do. Right, so then, let's pop down the shop. In fact, yes, I'm going to meet you down there rather than drag you along, because we've been there a few times. I'm going to see you down at the shop. Right, we are down at the shop. Yeah, let's send that back. I I like to do it on camera. So return, yes. No more costs. We'll grab this. I think this is slightly heavier than that, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks bulkier, but it is really obviously nowhere near as powerful. So we could actually. I'm not sure if we should get to grab the seeds really. You'd have thought. Some of them are too tall. Some of them will pick it up if you actually hit it. It does vary. I'm not sure that this would manage this if it was full. Now you can if you touch it. Yeah, you don't get the refill mark all the time. No, that's what I say. It's a little bit temperamental. Yeah, this is cracking. I mean, yeah, we've gone from like rags to riches on the trailer department, haven't we? Really, it's a really big trailer, which we really did. There's a repair as well. I know there's no real need, there really isn't, but why not? Right. So then, we did want something else. We are going to need a waiting time, but we are buying things as we need them. It was a weeder. I believe we were going to come and grab a weeder. And do we buy a couple of the 6 meters and then do it like that? As we said, really, I think that's probably not a bad idea. We could buy 2 of these. No, we just want the standard with leveling board. No, I'm happy. We're going to buy, or do we lease 2? No, I think we'll buy 2 mechanicals, and then if we get the chance to grab, which one is it? Right. Yeah. We need arrows as well, I believe. No, it's literally in the ground a little. You can just see the wheel. Yeah, I'm sort of dragging in the ground a little. It's the only thing with this kind of contraption is it is a little bit faffy, but it is also fantastic and has some advantages too. It's not all bad. Well, we could have actually done the other one. Right, I'm going to meet you back at the farm. See you shortly. Right, so I had a little bit of trouble. It didn't even get out of the gate. It crashed into the bin, trying to follow me a little bit too close, and because this is such a long trailer, it didn't have any look. I would imagine this little bit of land out here is probably ours too. Obviously we've also made a little bit of space there. I'm trying to think, do we use this? Oh, we use this for whatever we like to use this for, really. We've got quite a lot of shed room, especially bearing in mind that we've got very little equipment at present, so yeah, in time of course. It's a nice long shed this as well, ideal for even long things like this. So then I think, is it the Cayman? I keep calling it the Cayman. It's the farmer, isn't it? I must have seen it somewhere where it calls it the Cayman or something. It's the farmer CI, so I don't know where I've got to pick that up from. It doesn't take much with me. You know, I thought on this, we know this has got arrows. I think I can't remember if this has. Now we know workers don't, but this is crop destruction plus, and if I take over or the worker goes wrong, then we really will be in trouble. So I think we'll knock this down to narrows. I do like the fact we've got proper repair points as well. I would have got my. Do love the tool mod that we've got, the Zero Auto one. I really think that is fantastic. And we want to go narrows. Just keep the wheel weight. You see, I like the way that SR Vertex has actually done that. Oh, seriously? Oh, we found that once before. But yeah, you can sort of nudge into it as well. Yeah, they've actually treated everything as separates, whereas obviously a lot of them get lumped together. So I think, oh no. The only bad thing is I'd set the course with this while I was waiting because the worker he'd got a long way behind me. So, and of course when you do a material change like that, it actually gets rid of it all. So we've now got to do the course. Well, I don't mean we've got to create the course again, I mean we've got to put it on. So then it's a double course, we've both got narrows, so we should really be absolutely fine. We'll have a look on camera in a minute at this field. They did say that it was small, so we should be absolutely fine. 5.9 meters by times 2, load, activate. And you can be first, and left is perfect. We'll be right. Yes, we shall indeed. Right, so it's not really there. You have to click on it again. It's like a figment of our imagination. The fact you can see it. Right, we don't want that, or we do want that, and go. Fantastic. Now then, we've got to be careful a little bit, haven't we? Now then, the one thing I'd like to do is to, especially if we were thinking of, what I'm thinking of doing is showing you the grass fields if we just pop down to visit the mini PGA. Yeah, you can see its first growth stage. Let's have a little bit of, and in fact, let's do a flyover. I do think that is quite amazing. Yeah, and that's where it did. I remember I did do something down here. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I like this feature. You can, there's a few little brown things just on the edge that I can live with those. I just really don't like seeing brown patches everywhere. Yeah, but the edges and that are all nice as well. It's a fairly big field. I knew there'd be a patch that I missed. You usually do. Oh, and we didn't do that corner either. Annoying. Yeah, I do like that. That actually is not bad. It's not quite as good as I'd like it, but it's not bad. I can live with it. I can. And the back is also done. Still a little bit of messiness here going on. I did notice, a little bit of like looking underneath, and I hate that with a passion. So do you know something? To do something about it. I know it's at my cost, but it was after all. And it's weird, isn't it, how things bother you? It's taking money from it, but it's not actually lifting the... that's better. You need to be a bit further under. Weird how... I think I can live with that. It's not too bad. Oh, I don't know. I think we will. I suppose what I have done in the past, when it does get a little bit, is to actually put a little bit of grass. That will go the cheap. We could actually do some daisies. So actually disguise this and make it a nice feature. Could have actually done a mix of flowers. It doesn't look too... I mean, obviously we're really close to it, but that reminds me, we do need to grab that at some point for the seeding. I do like the fact that we found that works out nicely. Right, we've Let's go up the top and see how they're doing. Oh, that was what I wanted to show you. Yes, I wanted to show you the grass. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with everything we've done down here. Oh, that was one of the planes I told you about that's a flyover. Yes, I'm unsure, because obviously the 60,000 is going to hit us hard. We've still got 100,000, which is almost like new farmer stock. We've now got our grass ready, but we need to make a decision on how we are going to cut it. We've got that for if ever we do foraging. That's why I'm really thinking, well, I know we did it, but I wouldn't mind doing that. And if we're going to do that, yeah, I wouldn't mind test it. We could lease and see if we could cut the grass with one. We've now got that big trailer, which would be ideal for putting that in here, really, I'm thinking. We've took it up to the farm. Well, we can run it back down. In fact, if we the other thing is, you're not 100% sure whether that will work with that particular vehicle. But I do think if that's our idea, it is true, we can easily manage with what we've got here. So let's take it down in readiness. After all, they're working hard. Yeah, I would like to obviously do more. I'd like to put the trouble is sometimes you can wait off, and it's actually doing your businesses, which actually in the long run, so you can actually spend a fortune, but it's spending a fortune to earn a fortune, really. You can't have one without the other, although we have got balls. The other thing I'd like to do is our wheat field. I think we're going to make seeds in the Omatana. I often do that with the wheat. Might keep a little bit back, although we can buy it very reasonably from both the shop and and also the other thing is I'd like to try. In fact, no, not now. It would be nice to see how much the chicken feed. There's those proper feeds at the farmers markets. Now I'm thinking they're probably going to be reasonable, but it could be a total shocker, and it might be awful. But it's one of those things that, the other thing is we have actually built this fantastic wall. That was a bit skiddy. Yeah, we have built this fantastic thing for things like this. So yeah, I was thinking, I do occasionally. Yeah, I thought we could sort of put either an opening or a gate. I prefer an opening because it's, this type of thing, I can't see there being a need for a gate when it only goes so far. Personally, I think it seems a little bit silly. I will go asphalt because I think it's the best entrance thing into a field. That's a proper path. Yeah, it is. Can we do a little bit of green in the middle? No, it goes really wild. Could do that. And do a little bit of grass in the middle. See if we can actually get that a little bit better. Oh, you get that refraction thing where it really does do weird things, and then it completely disappears. It's awful. Yeah, it doesn't go where you think it should. Right, that'll do. Enough of this. Yeah, so that's the way in. Let's drop that and let's just try it out for size. Oh, now then. Now this is first growth stage, so it won't disappear. But if this was second growth stage and I was rolling on this, in fact, yeah, you can see it. You can see the grass where I've run over this, disappearing under your wheels. This is a speciality of Neu-Minibrunn. This is like destruction plus on steroids. Yeah, I'm only doing that. Yeah, literally, whenever we roll on this kind of grass on Neu-Minibrunn, something strange has. We have blocked by an object. They bumped into each other. Let's grab this as well because this is the milk, and no point in having this down here. Oh, no, they've moved on. Let's just check on the field. Yeah, no, they're moving on. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Just goes to show what I've always said about teamwork, how fantastic it is when you've got a team of tractors that are two 12 metres, two 6 metres, 12 metre, which is quite fantastic. Yeah, I actually like this little sneaky route through here. It's quite quick. That we sort of discovered. It's sometimes quite useful to do these little tiny jaunts because it really does, and also the other thing, there's no traffic on it too, but it is really leads to the back road without any faffing around. I like things like that. And yeah, I can see there's nothing coming, so I don't need to indicate. Yeah, so this is the middle one. I'm quite pleased with what we've done. Everything's got its own proper thing. There was a time when I would share these between all the different functions, but Neu-Minibrunn, I think, is probably one of the biggest reasons why it has made that possibility that you don't necessarily need to do that. Fantastic. Yeah, you can actually see where I've run over the edge of that, and you can see the damage to the grass. If I run over that now, it damages the grass. Yeah, very scared the living daylights out of me when I first saw it. Milk, I believe, is actually here. I think the Nautilus, I think it is. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fill it, but yeah, we will leave it here. Yes, it is. Well, it's got a very generous fill point. Ah. It has. Right, we're going to leave it in there. It is refrigerated. Wink, wink. Yeah. Hooray! Fantastic. Now then, it has got narrow, so we are quite safe doing this. Well, it looks like that's from the cracking job. We could see that from, yeah, and the other one is going to pop up, so we will wait. I think that's got an up and a down though, so you know. We'll take this back, and by the time we've taken it back, that will be probably why don't we assist? Why don't we like meet it halfway instead of waiting for it to do all the work? To me, it seems a sensible thing to do. Also, I can see a little bit here in the corner that really needed doing, or that it misses when it turns, so we should also do that. Yeah, I think this is a cracking, oh yeah, there's a bit there as well, I can see. Yeah, brilliant, and we don't need to help very long. We do need to play chicken though. Very slow to fold up, but not that that matters. Just it is a beautiful bit of kit, though. It really is. I'm very, very impressed with it. Very, very inexpensive, which is always nice for bits of equipment. So we have got a form of weeding, even if only mechanical and only good for the first grow stage. We're lucky because normally, if you do a full day, it does that where it's like a mix of medium and small, so we were quite fortunate really, I think. We've got a big shed. I really don't think we should be running out of space anytime soon, although, yeah, it's like anything. Good use of said space is always a good idea. Right, let's put this in. Select it, yeah. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. Well, no, you were actually on it. A little bit far out, yeah, well, okay. We're going to maximise the use use of the available shed. I want to be a little bit careful. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, the little this farmer isn't going to get wasted even if I'm not going to use it as a mower. But I was thinking the forage could actually come in handy for other things. We could also do a corn. So that's what I'm thinking. So then, let's have a look. Yeah, there's still a little tiny bit of weeds. There's plenty of stone, but obviously we can't shift that right now. There should be no stone. Well, very few stones on our field, mainly near the edge actually. I'm surprised I missed that much, but hey ho. Or that could be the needs ploughing signs actually. It could, yeah, actually it's probably more than likely. I think the yellow blobs are stone. I did always say that. You don't always get it all. It is just one of those things. Right, so we're happy with the feeding of the animals. We are happy with the sales because we bought that fantastic farm wall, the big one as well. I can't believe that, 75% off. So even if we've not had a terribly good run of these sales, that makes up for it all. We will leave it here in the morning. We'll have a look at the sales, and I think we're going to leave it. I don't want to be a monster session. I think we've achieved quite a bit. Yeah, the next session is liable to be as working right the way through to harvest time, I would say. Oh, nice one. See, that's what I was saying. It's still not a bad income from that. Between, as I said, yeah, between 10 and 20,000. So we will be feeding our animals next session. Root crop header unrealistic. Yeah, and that we've still got that as well. And that is where we're going to leave it. 178,085. Our equipment is rounding out. We've got plenty of. Let's have a quick look though. Let's have a quick look at our animals. Is what I was thinking. I would just like to keep my really that's going down very little. We are going to do it, of course. I'm not going to like. Yeah, TMR is going down a little bit at a time. Oh wow, it's still got some grass assisting as well. And straw is only going down for 3 tons of milk again. Productivity 100%, pre-production at 20% for both. So yeah, I'd like to do this properly. I know obviously there's a lot of room for expansion. To begin with, I'm going to. Oh, we've had some. We have had some bairns. Fantastic. So we have growth already, whether it's just our little chickens or not. I'm quite happy with that. So then, yeah, all that remains to be said for this session is I really do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.